Hi everyone, welcome back. If you are a returning viewer and if you're a first time, don't forget to subscribe, follow me, and I am the Cosmic Siren. I help you to remember. My readings are not just the ordinary readings, the regular tarot readings. I am here to help you to fulfill your soul contract. And let's get right into it. Allowing spirit to come true. Thank you. Okay. Now I have an interesting spread before me. Now, in your before position, this is the Ten of Wands, which is with this deck. Let me bring this out. I can see someone who is gathering flowers and is overburdened by these flowers. And what's is coming true to me is this person has been working so hard with the I had two Eight of Pentacles, like two Eight of Pentacles, trying to. So what are you gathering? What have you been working so hard to achieve? This has drained you. This has taken up most of your time. This has really taken up a considerable amount of energy, so much that you're unable to actually look around and see the beauty of life. If you've now, I see that this collective is someone who is finally waking up to the fact that there's just so much beauty around them that they've just been in the mode of doing rather than being. This collective is remembering that they are a human being, and the reason why you manifested is to enjoy life, is to observe, is to be the observer, is for you to find out the unlimited capacity that you are able to create as a creator. Now, in the future position, I definitely saw the Empress. So this is something about creating. This is something about your approach to creation is changing. It's changing from I have to do, because this has been passed on to you with the hierarchy, with the Hierophants. This is based on what you've been taught. This is how you've thought the system has been designed, and that's why you've been so focused on. For some of you, these are probably something mindsets that has been with these children. These are things that have been passed on to you from childhood about your belief about abundance, your belief about joy, your belief about the things that you move towards to. Now, your heart has been earning for this liberty, and this is where spirit is working right now to get you towards this point of liberty where the bird is able to fly. So this is this woman holding the star is saying this is what we are using to attract you to understand that this cage that you've been in, you've not been in prison all along, and you could have flown and nothing is actually restricting you. This is letting you know that this illusion of restriction, this limited belief, there's something about the limited belief, with this smoke coming forth from the head. I'm thinking like this is the denseness, this is the belief system that we've always had. One of the things that I'm also picking from this is shadow. The trail of shadow that has existed while you've been pushing through life, doing and doing and doing. Maybe you've been seeing results, but the point is that you've been leaving a trail of shadow behind that needs to be addressed. And maybe you're probably also doing quite a lot of shadow work now. And probably this also had a lot to do with the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, because I see that this person has been mending, doing a lot of mending, because they know that they are ready to take flight, to transform. There's For another group, it's not just about just doing things. This is an intentional work. You've been doing a lot of shadow work with this shadow, with this smoke coming up. Shadow work that has led you to this point. This is with the Hierophant also. For some of you, you've really been working, connecting deeply with spirit, and they've taught you a lot of things. They've taught you quite a lot of things, and this is time for you to now exert your will, because the major theme of this reading is true will. You're carrying something, but what you're carrying is not heavy. This is the passion, the fire of passion. That's not a heavy burden. That's not a heavy burden. This comes from this place of will. With this card, it's like you can hold on to what you're choosing, or you can let it go. And you find out that the things that you are deciding to really focus your energy on now is more from a conscious place. It's more from a place that I can still be what I want to be, even if I decide not to continue with this passion, but I just choose it. And so you're holding on to it. With this mermaid, this is something that has come to you from a deeper knowing. The deeper knowing with this Justice card, it's like it's fated. I feel like this is what is necessary for you to actually fulfill your contract here on earth. And this is why you're holding on to this thing. There was a time that you had to do more of the working to develop yourself to be what you are. But this is the time where you then run and say, now it's time for me to enjoy the beauty. I've been gathering these flowers all along. It's more like they've passed on this tradition. My guides have taught me a lot about what I'm supposed to do. And now it's time for me to go forth and enjoy the beauty of this life. You know, it kind of reminds me also about this theory of I say theory. It's my theory anyway. It's not my theory. Maybe it's the theory anyway. Of, you know, when you start seeing, okay, right now it looks like the workshop of this craftsman is chaotic, but he knows the beauty that is going to come forth when he's done with all of these pentacles. It may look like everything is just so chaotic as she mends her wings, but she's imagining, she's seeing the butterfly, she's seeing the vision. That's what keeps her going. And she knows that everything that she's working forward, she would have a time to actually sit down and smell the flowers. Now, this is the time where you're free with this cowboy, this energy of freedom. And this is the energy where you suddenly say, I'm free now to explore everything that I've worked for. This is the time. This is the time. And you come to understand, one of the things Spirit is really bringing to the fact that now you can actually start to make your wish. And it's going to be so much easier. It's just going to be like things are falling into place. You sit down and then things just start to grow. And there's this energy of curiosity, of wonder. Life becomes a wonder to you. You take your time to actually explore with the Eight of Wands. With this isn't the fast Eight of Wands. This is the umbrella of slow but steady, and you can explore. The reason why you chose these umbrellas is, you know, you're going to take some time, but you're exploring. With the Ace of Pentacles, you're ready, you're committed. And that's one of the reasons why they really wanted you to choose something that you're really passionate about, this, because you're in for a long haul. You see, it's amazing that it's also the feather. The feather is light-weighted, but it's also slow. It's not very fast. It may look fast, but it's not. It's slow, but it's necessary. It gives you time to know what to do, how to do, you know. And there's really something about blow your candle, you know. Blow the candle, you know. You see, all these cards are about creation. It's about manifestation. With the King of Pentacles, see, from your Ace of Pentacles, you move to your King of Pentacles. But I feel like, even if it looks small on the outside, to you, this is your pentacles. You have the energy of the King of the Pentacles. You feel like this is mine, and that's what it takes. That's the joy. You see, with this Empress has one thing that she's focusing on, and she's molding it because she can see the vision. This is where you are right now, seeing the vision. I'm just gonna get some. I always love these cards to pick up additional. Then we also pick up the. So I just picked 2 deck. Yeah. So there's this energy of this wonder again, and this is you exploring. Exploring all that you are capable of creating, exploring the world. And there's really something about the solar plexus, because this is the solar plexus in action right now. This is your will. This is your power, your personal power. This is your personal power. But there's really something also about the fact that, there's something about when you're very passionate about something, if most of the time the fire element is something that easily dissipates. But for some reason, this particular energy, because of the time that you've invested in mending the pentacles, you had the opportunity to have launched faster, but somehow you took time, and that energy is not lost. That's one of the energy that allows this thing to be able to grow and allows you to be able to be patient, because you have experienced what it is to be patient during this period of healing, or this period of you creating this vision in your mind. I'm gonna end this reading with this card. I will see what they have to say. I'll see what Spirit has to say. For some reason, okay, let's use this. Let's use this deck. Oh my God. This is the extended Celestial of Fire. True will. To live in alignment with true will is to embrace life as an act of conscious creation. Of course, we can see the Empress consciously creating. Not as something that happens to us. Okay. Now, this is, I said that in the beginning, it looks like you've just been creating and it was happening to us. To some of you, that's how it has been. But then you got to the stage where you started to create consciously, but more from a place of mending the things that you have created unconsciously before. Now, but it is something that we are actively shaping. That's what it says. And you can see her actively shaping this. This is the fire of purpose. So your fire of purpose is being ignited. The relentless drive to break old patterns. Oh my God, this is just, I always love the synchronicities in my readings. Spirit just keeps because this is an opportunity to actually change the way you've been doing things. You have spent time mending, working, and this is the time I feel like Spirit is about to actually start to create, to help you to see these things in your physical realm. So rather than you just gathering these flowers and not seeing it, now you're being surrounded by it, and you move from the worker to the queen. It is not enough to simply exist. We are called to craft ourselves intentionally. Now I know why I was guided to this to sculpt our being into a force of nature that reflects the highest expression of our purpose. Wow, I love this. This is beautiful. Now, this card is the summoning of strength and an acknowledgement that to shape destiny, we must first reshape ourselves. I feel like you've actually taken time to reshape yourself. But this is giving you the ability to actually start to recreate your world from within, because this is the biggest test in spirituality. Are we shaping our world, trying to shape it externally, or shaping it from ourselves? Because one of the things I'm also learning is the fact that People only see what you know of yourself. So know yourself and others will know you. So you can shape your world, you can shape your influence by shaping what you believe about yourself. By intentionally creating, taking your place from a place of an observer to get a feedback, because this system is constantly giving you feedback. Now, okay. So when this comes in a reading, it is a call to reclaim your power. We know I said something about your personal power with this card. It's the moment of assessment and action, a time to take an unflinching look at what drains you. Yes, yes, yes. With this 10 of Wands, you are assessing what drains you, what doesn't drain you, because you have the choice to let go and to hold on. But I see that you are focusing on what revitalizes you. Take a look at what drains you, an unflinching moment to look at what drains you and what energizes you, what empowers you. Okay. You may feel tested, as though life is placing obstacles in your path, but these challenges are not meant to stop you. They are meant to forge you. Don't resist the difficulties. So, there's something about even this, even if the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like the Pentacles is going more slowly, or it's moving a little slowly. You come to understand that it allows you to sharpen your focus. You are using it as a fuel to sharpen your focus, to see, okay, what do I need to focus on? Especially with the Knight of Sword, with her moving the wands, she's focusing, she's choosing what to focus on, okay, and directing energy. So are you directing? So this is an examination to use your will, to examine your use of energy. Are you directing your will towards a meaningful creation, or are you dispersing it in a way that doesn't serve you? So where are you leaking power? How can you cut away what no longer aligns? Because true will demands intentional action to your own choice. Claim your path and step away into the life that you're meant to create. So this is an active process. It's not enough to just dream, but you must actually begin to plan, to act, to decide, and to commit. With this, there's this solar plexus energy really coming through. Okay. So the reflection is, am I allowing past condition to dictate my present choices? Remember how I said we're breaking up from this Hierophant energy of allowing the past to dictate your choices. So yeah, I think the keys are, reclaiming your power, breaking old orbits, using your will as a forge, and you're moving from a worker to a queen. You're moving from a worker to a queen, and you're creating yourself. This is, yeah. So whoever this is, let me know if this resonates. If you've watched up to this time, this stage, this probably resonates. Just leave in the comment section, okay? And till next time.